Got a question on TikTok about one of our squatter videos. If a landlord or owner of property can issue a 3-day notice to quit and then just have the sheriff come out without having to go through the court eviction process. Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Now, unfortunately, I hate to say it, if it comes down to you have an issue, a 3-day notice to quit to get a squatter out, or, some type of notice to start a forceful detainer action, that type of deal, you're going to have to go through the court process in California. Unfortunately, our forceful detainer statute, the unlawful detainer statute, hasn't been amended to allow, really, in a sense, what I would say you would call like trespass a squatter off the property, subject to arrest. Okay, you might be able to under limited circumstances, but they're going to be highly factual. It would literally have to be like you caught someone in the act of like breaking in basically to your house. You call the police out and like you advise like, hey, I live here, this is my property, etc. They're like basically breaking in at that time. In my view, okay, it's going to really depend. And this is why I say if you have a squatter situation, you might want to sit down with someone, because usually what you're going to do while you're calling someone like me or another attorney like this is you call the police, and then the squatter, for whatever reason, says, I live here. And then the police throw their hands up and they're just like, you know what, civil matter. You're going to have to go deal with it in the civil courts, that type of deal. That's going to depend jurisdiction by jurisdiction. There are, some, law enforcement agencies that, if they can clearly tell that, hey, they have probable cause that someone is trespassing, that type of deal, they're not supposed to be there, they probably will hold that squatter to the fire here and go, listen, we can arrest you. But still, trespass in most cases is a misdemeanor. In a lot of places, particularly the city that I'm in, Vallejo, we have a hard time even get the police come to felony calls. So unfortunately, it's not like Florida or some of these other states that have passed stronger squatter rules, literally that, hey, if you don't leave, you're going to jail type deal. You're going to have to go through the court process. Unfortunately, there's no way for a guy like me to short circuit that, at least in California. So if you're dealing with a squatter situation, you need some help, and you're in the Northern California area, feel free to reach out. We might be able to help out. Put your comments, questions down below. Until next time, folks, I'll talk to you then. Thanks.